55% off Baker's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95.
Back up and running one more time on this lovely Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. And as always, a pleasure to have you here. There's just so much going on. I swear this year shows no sign of easing up whatsoever. It's like we started off with speed, like it's like we started off with speed, man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it. Y'all come in the room. Come on in the room. Let's get the party started. Where's my other phone? Hold on. I swear I come to work in my house every day. Hold on, I just need to get my other phone so I can share. Alright, here we go. Who's here already? Good morning, Lisa. How you do? You good, Lisa? Oba! Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're good, Oba. How's Carnival shaping up in T&T? Did I share? Yeah, I think I did. How's Carnival shaping up, Oba? Oba, y'all having Soca Monarch this year? I know you didn't last year, but I'm not hearing anything. Y'all having I'll see you this year? Cool. Y'all having y'all having Soca Monarch this year, or y'all dead that done? We're just partying straight and fetting straight. Anyways, good morning, Nikisha, Alan. Good morning, Valerie Ross. Good morning, Rita Williams. Good morning, Glendolyn Simpson. Alana, good morning. How are you? It was nice seeing you the other day. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Keisha. I am doing well, thank you. Good morning, Elon. How are you? Dabrio. Good morning, Linda Pearl. Good morning, Empress J. Grant. Good morning, Delroy. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone is okay. Oba says he's more concerned with the crime. It's too high. I don't even live in Trinidad and I'm concerned as well. Oh, today it's the funeral of the late Basdeo Pandey as well, right? I think it started this morning. May his soul rest in peace. I don't know what's going on with y'all with this crime situation. I don't know. Is it too late to rein it in? What can be done to get some form of normalcy and get the crime rate down? We're already 9 days in the year and y'all are not easing up either. Where are all these guns coming from? Why all this? Anyways. Jennifer Legard, good morning. Hi, Fitzroy. Thanks so much, Keisha. All the best as well. 18 murders. Imagine more deaths, more murders than days in the year already. 9 days gone. So it's like double. 9 and 9. 18. It's the 9th and y'all have 18 murders thus far. Lord, I thank you for this little rock. We may not know how to mind our business, but at least we keep the peace as best as we can. We may not know time and place, but I'll take that over these killings that are happening. Y'all and Jamaica seem to be going toe to toe. And I hope we continue to wet that fire so it does not, because they say when your neighbor's house on fire, wet yours. So I hope we continue to wet and maintain our peace that we're known for. You can walk around safely. You don't have to look over your shoulder 24/7. I am thankful. Melvin Brown, good morning, my brother. Hope all is well. Hazel Jardine, you're watching from New York. How's New York this morning? Heard it's been cold for the past couple of days, but stay powered up. We're going to warm you up, all right? Delroy said we like to hunt in greens, but we're a little paradise. Of course we are. Good morning, Selector Vibes. Hope all is well with you as well. Floyd Frederick, how are you? How's Canada? Hope all is well on your end too. Val John, good morning. Good morning. Mel, where you going? What you passing quickly? Where you off to? You going to work or something? Anyways, good morning to our viewers on YouTube. Good morning to our viewers on Facebook, or listeners on 95.1, 95.3, or you're listening online. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you as always. Where's Shantae this morning? Morning, Carrington. You good? Hope you made Isha's birthday special. So big up yourself. Where is Shantae this morning? I ain't getting no message saying that you're not This dude just annoyed me. Let me ask you this. Why do men say you're cutting style if you've said to them numerous times, thanks for your interest, but I'm not interested in, whatever with you? And then you know that if you continue to have conversations with the person, they're going to continue to hit on you. So in order to avoid that, you avoid having conversations. Now it becomes cutting style. Why when you tell people straight up, you see the thing about some of y'all men, y'all are always, women are this, women are the H word, the W word, the P word. But when a woman says to you, thank you for your consideration, but I'm not interested, it's either you get insulted or something. And when you engage in numerous partners, it's like you can't win. Everybody isn't for everybody. And if somebody politely says, thanks for your interest, but I'll pass, ain't nothing to be cutting style about. You just don't want to continue having conversations because y'all don't know how to take no for an answer. You think, okay, everybody's like, yeah, once I persist, I'm going to get through. You don't know how to say, all right. Anyways, we move. So we got quite a number of things on the table this morning. One of which I forgot to speak on yesterday. Yesterday I spoke about mental health, and so many reached out to say, they appreciate me being, talking about it and, being so open about it. And one thing I forgot to mention that was also part of the same press, where is, Dubisat, good morning. It's cold. Hope you feel warm. Morning, Ari. Sonia, where is Jacqueline and Sonia this morning? Not Sonia, no, Shantae. Hope y'all are good. So yeah. Shantae, where you come from? Oh, you're under the weather. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Hope you feel better though. Azim, good morning. Morning, Wendy. Morning, Derek. Hope you feel better. Shantae, good morning, Veronica. But you still have to report for duties, so your fingers aren't sick. So get on it. Just playing. Hope you feel better. I know there's a flu going around. There's always one after the season. Getting back on track. So yesterday I spoke about mental health based on some of the comments and memes I saw going around, making reference to the new minister in charge of, mental health, etc. And another thing that I saw, and the young lady reached out to me, as a matter of fact, I just saw the message this morning. She messaged me and went to, when you don't have someone as a friend, it goes to the spam part and you hardly check those. And I just happened to check it this morning because sometimes people send me stuff for ladies' room that goes there because I don't have them as a Facebook friend. The young reporter. Now, it's easy for us, for some of you to sit behind your phones, your laptops, whatever device, look on, and it's easy to criticize. It's something that we do. It comes naturally to some of us. It's like you breathe. The way you breathe is the way you criticize stuff without offering, recommendations or helping a person up. We always criticize, but we don't compliment enough. And a lot of folks seem to think, well, I can do that. I've had persons come into this studio and say to me, what are you doing there every day is nothing, that easy to do. Just go in a studio and you open a mic and you just talk. Anybody could do that. It ain't take nothing to do that. That's easy work. Same came here, sat here, and I'm like, okay. And then look at me and asking me what to say. I mean, what do you mean what to say? I thought you said this was easy. 1, 2, 3, just open mic and talk. Laugh. I'm like, okay, go ahead. Floor is yours. Talk. I don't know what to say. Okay. So you know what to do next time? Shut up. Because it may look easy, but it's not. Just standing up in front a room alone, right? And imagine standing in front of ministers, the prime minister, etc. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. And we complain so many times about, the media this, and while I have my issues with them, in the same breath, there's a lot that people who aren't involved in the media don't know about what's happening in the media. It's not all hunky-dory. And I can say thank God that I'm at a safe place. I'm in a safe space where I'm generally happy with everything. Most media practitioners can't say the same. I am satisfied across the board where I sit. There are a lot of media practitioners who can't say that. And at the end of the day, it's a job, but it's what pays their bills. And for some, it hardly even pays their bills, but they do it because they like it. Regardless of their affiliation, regardless of how they choose to go about their business, there are where, whys, and hows to go about doing it. They choose how to do it. But for the most part, the young lady who stood, the only young lady I saw on Friday who stood up, saw her for the first time. And it was clear to see she was new to the business. She was a rookie. But when I looked and listened to her, I saw potential. I saw somebody who, if they really wanted to do it, they could better the craft. And then I'm reading some of the comments. And then you're seeing some of the names. And these are grown people. And this is a young lady who's getting into this for the first time. And she said the same to me when I spoke, read her message. And then you have people, dragging and doing this and you're that and the other. Nobody started off anywhere with experience. And like I said to her, you have a lot of potential, but you just need to do more work, especially on your confidence, so you don't end up repeating yourself. The nerves don't come out. I didn't start off like this, being this confident. Kill me dead back in the day would not have gotten me to go on in front of any camera. I was comfortable in a room. I can talk. Nobody sees me. You can hear me. That is why for a long time I never did anything to do with public appearances, any hosting of any events, because I've still not mastered that. It's just recently coming here and working, and again, your environment has a lot to do with it. Working at Power has given me that encouragement. Management, especially Denise, has given you that support. Because you wouldn't kill me dead going and doing like how we do over the carnival, standing in front of no camera. Because remember back in the day when Janice used to be here, that was you go, you handle that. No, not me. Because I know my strength and I know my weaknesses, and being in front of a camera wasn't one of them. COVID, bad as it were, still had advantages to it, which is what we're doing now, because then we just went live, did Ladies Room, hope you called, and we didn't do so much of this interactive thingy where we went live every day. But over time, I got comfortable because I had the encouragement and I had the support. And that makes the world of difference, encouragement and support. So yes, she may not have been perfect, because we all seem to look for perfection in everything and don't see potential. We want perfection and not potential. So while it may not have been to your standards, I don't know where some of you had your media training, or if you ever did, but some of you seem to know it all when it comes to the media and what people should and journalists should do and what's journalists' responsibility. How would you feel if you have a job and somebody were to tell you how to do your job, which you think you know what you're doing? You would not be pleased based... Knock out. Would you be pleased if somebody came to you and was telling you how to do your job on a daily basis? And like I said, I am open to criticism, but it has to be constructive. I get criticisms every day. Oh, I don't like what you said. I'm like, okay, what do you think I should have said? How? And normally, I don't know, but I just find you, okay. So how about next time if you're critiquing me and you're giving me, how about you give me some ways in which I can develop, I can get better at it. But we've mastered the art, like I said, of criticizing so much, we don't know that it's a balancing act. You critic on one hand, you compliment on the other, and they come together. So that way, if somebody who already is suffering from low self-esteem and have problems, they wouldn't feel so down and feel so like you're beating up on them because you're complimenting them in a way that you're giving them a chance, to boost their self-esteem. Now, if this young lady were to go back and read some of the comments, she'd be like, you know what, let me go find something else to do. And already in a field that is already dwindling. Before you know it, we may not even have any journalists or news reporters or whatever anymore. Because people get beaten up on so much instead of, okay, you criticize, but here, let me still compliment you. Let me still find a way to, help you better your craft. There's no encouragement. So that's why you hardly see young people getting involved in media. Look at the amount of people on, especially women on radio. How many of us as females on radio? I would love to see more females on radio because I don't plan to do this forever. Who's there to take over the reins? It's already a male-dominated field, from DJs to radio announcers. It's already filled with males, and you hardly see females. But like someone said to me, I don't know how you do it. Afraid people say this and afraid people say that. That's one of the reasons why many aren't getting involved, because some of y'all are not encouraging at all. Right, Red Pepsi? Nobody perfects their job right away. It takes experience. When I got into this, I literally had to sit with an exercise book every day, every night, and I would write out per hour, like 3 hours. Every hour, I knew what break. I wrote what I was going to say, and I made it sound as though I was ad-libbing, but I was actually reading until I got to a comfortable place where I could just open the mic and speak without looking at a piece of paper or looking at my notes. It takes experience, and it takes encouragement, and it takes a lot of support. Nobody got to where they were or where they are by just getting up one morning and being the best at it. All right? That's it. So all we have to do sometimes is offer a little bit more encouragement. Even though you may support what you support, let's not just be blinded by support. And it goes across the board. Pink, red, green, yellow. Y'all, everybody do it. Y'all become so blinding by their support of whoever that in your quest to show that, hey, I support you the most, you don't mind stepping on people. You don't mind embarrassing people. Just to show, hey, look at me. I'm your biggest supporter. I'm a yellow, I'm a green. That's not necessary. It's really not. So she introduced herself to me and, she was the media worker at the press conference last Friday, blah, 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 blah. And she was open to tips, anything that can help me do better. Sometimes that's all people need. Sometimes that's all people need, a little encouragement. We are too quick to drag people down and to break people's spirit. Because like I said to her, trust me, in this field, you have to have belly, you have to have everything. Because you don't get much encouragement. You get more criticism than compliments, and if you're not able to take it, you'll pack up shop and go find something else to do. And we seriously need more young people to be involved. Delroy said that's what many don't understand. The media in Grenada is solely run on passion. It doesn't pay financially. I know what y'all over there, but I got over here. But yet still, we are a fraternity which received the most attacks. Only those in the kitchen are able to feel the heat. True. And people don't seem to understand that. Blue Light Broadcast. Hey, Seville. Yeah. So, that is my piece on that, all right? She's full of potential. The first time standing before, it wasn't like she had other media practitioners there to boost her up. She was there alone before the Prime Minister. And again, like I said, I'm grateful for COVID in so many ways, and I'm grateful for having, the support of a management that understands that, hey, any way we can get you to propel you further, we will. I never thought in a million years I'd be sitting here interviewing Mia Motley. Like, what? Never. Didn't believe I could. But sometimes all it takes is grit, guts, and support. So a little encouragement goes a long way. All right? We move. So you all probably saw my question. Another thing too. One more thing. Our 50th Independence celebration. Lots coming up. There's so many ways you can participate. You're on the road to 50. But let me know, according to Prime Minister Patrick Manning, let's not JA the thing. I'm seeing some designs that y'all have me like, huh? Trying to figure out what does that have to do with, like, something you just got up and decided, you know what? You know, like when children, you give them a pen, a box of crayon, and a paper, and you tell them just, don't bother me, go in a corner and draw. Some of it, let's be more creative. And you don't need, less is always more. There's a whole lot of stuff on some of them that's just trying to make it attractive, and you're just adding stuff, putting a board, a big stone, a kite, a manicure. Let's just keep it as simple. We understand the theme. Simple is better. Whatever the cost is. But I'm more concerned about some of the designs. It's just, a lot of them just all over the place. No correlation between the theme and it's just all over the place. It should not be just to make a quick buck, but it also should be something you can wear in the months to come, or whatever the case might be after. You can wear it for years because it means something. It represents something, and not just throw something on a T-shirt because I can and because people are looking for, T-shirts to buy. It isn't. Keith Rowley. Welcome on to Patrick Manning, Keith Rowley. Oh no, I was looking at the funeral of Mr. Vasdio Pandey this morning, and they made reference to Manning. I think that's why I had it. Welcome, look at Resurrection Man. Keith Rowley, yeah. And I say it with so much confidence, that's what makes it even better, right? Kester Kuting, good morning. Yeah, so is Power FM throwing an independence party? I don't think so. There's a lot going on. We don't like just jumping in everything. We know time and place. If one thing, we know our time and place. We don't jump into everything. The T-shirt part, I stayed out of that because there are some people I owe T-shirt for years now and I can't come up with it. I'm not taking part in that. If you come to Power FM, I can direct you to where you can go, or I can give you the number to ask that question. But in terms of the T-shirt, no comment.
Good morning, Aruna. Hope all is well. Thank you for accommodating my call. And that's the thing. You are spot on. People are always so quick to criticize others. Yeah? I mean, criticism is healthy, but oh gosh, be constructive with your criticism. And constructive criticism is supposed to suggest how to do something better. If you're not doing that, then you're being destructive. It means that the intention behind the criticism is to pull down, is to belittle. That sort of thing. Yeah, so I absolutely agree. I saw the press conference with the young lady, and you are spot on. She has immense potential. And obviously, as you also rightly said, you don't start off being a professional. You grow over time. So let's allow people the space to grow, to expand their capacity in their profession. Yeah? So there are two types of criticism: constructive criticism and destructive criticism. For me, I literally dismiss destructive criticism. I want no part of it. It's laced in hate and spite. But you see, constructive criticism, I welcome it because it comes from a good place. It tells you what you can do better, how to move to the next level, how to raise your game. So that's it for now. Aruna, stay wonderful. Good
Thank
day.
you. Thank you, Kenroy. Always a pleasure having you add your voice to the conversation. And as somebody who's been in the media for quite some time, you, of course, would understand even more than I do because you're in like journalist, the news part of it. So you'd understand some of the pressure that, you guys operate under and some of the conditions that you operate under. So thank you for your contribution. Yeah, message me on the Power WhatsApp. You'll be sending me messages on my personal thingy. I can't. Pinky Fabulous, good morning. Thank you so much. Have a great day as well. And let me see if I can. Power FM better be doing that oil down though. Listen, we have an independence committee, yeah? Blake Martin coming your way. Morning, Shauna. Somebody else is asking about the color black and white. What do you think about that? I have a problem with that color, to be honest. And like I said, we know that this was coming for quite some time. The Independence Committee been around for months, talking about what's happening, what will be coming up. We knew we were on the road to 50. So that time, we could have used that time to start sourcing, because you know how it is on this rock. You would not be able to find the materials in the quantity you desire, or the quality for that matter, to find like the yellow or the red or green t-shirt. You probably have to outsource those, probably from China, wherever you get them from. If you're looking at bulk, it's not something you'll get a whole lot here, or Trinidad, or wherever the case might be. So I think those colors is what we should take and use to better represent, our celebration. That's our colors. You wouldn't find like a gold t-shirt, so yellow, green, red. I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna be wearing any black or white t-shirt with anything on it. It has to be something with a red, yellow, or green. That's our colors. I prefer the colors. So, like I said, let's be a bit more creative. It's a time to make some money, yes, but at the same time, let's not just half-ace it. Let's do it with a bit of quality to really mark what the celebration is about. It's no ordinary celebration. It's a lot of, work happening behind the scenes, and of course you're seeing it and you're hearing about it. So those of you who are doing designs and the selling of t-shirts, let's see if we can put a little bit more effort into it, as well as a little bit of creativity and quality, and not too much. Less is always more. Yeah? So I think that's all I had to say on that. Let me just touch a little bit of this and we're good to go. Y'all following the Steph and Jada argument? I'm not lying. It has a buzz. It's kind of bringing some excitement back to dancehall. Dancehall has been like that. And over the years, you usually look forward to Sting to see who would clash and who. And Sting this year was not stinging. Sting was just like one big block hole. Like, it's either Sting, they put Sting to rest, or they revamp it totally. Because back in the day when you looked forward to Sting, you see the clashes, the Bounty and the Beanies and the Cartels and the Movados, and you look forward to Sting stinging, but lately it has not been doing that at all. So Stefflon Don and Jada Kingdom has definitely resurrected Listen, from Cat Williams, starting off the new year with a bang, Jada and Stefflon Don going at it now. I don't see this year being boring at all. It's just like we started off with big energy. The energy is like, but as long as it does not get physical, I'm here for it. The lyrical war, it's hilarious listening to them throw their barbs and, you know, the fans picking sides and who is a Steph, who is a Don, who is a Twinkle, but it's hilarious because they called each other out and names are now being thrown in the mix. Burna Boy seemed to be the head boy. And, you know, they both have their fans. Each side have their fans who coming out in full support. Listen, either way, they're making their money, all right? Like I said, as long as it does not get physical, I'm here for it. It's a buzz. It's creating excitement. Imagine it took the women to create some buzz, because I don't know what these men doing these days in dancehall. It's like a whole bunch of nothing. Like the two guys, Honorable, what's his name? Honormosity, and another guy who fought at Sting. They had the most to say in their songs, lyrically, but when they got in front of each other, it was a different story. So I don't know what these dudes are doing in dancehall anymore. But if it takes the women to do what they gotta do, hey Coloramel, then I'm here for it. Morning Carol. Yeah, Afrobeats is definitely, we want Power t-shirt with Independence logo. I repeat, when you come to Power, I will direct you as to where you can go for that request. But we want Power t-shirt. Not we, who's we? So, let me see, I've got 3 more minutes, and I just wanted to touch a bit on this whole friends with benefits situation. And I'm not sure how it works, or if it ever works, but would you ever be comfortable with your friends having your partner having a best friend of the opposite sex, or vice versa? Because this lady says she has a male friend, 43, she's 33. They've been so close to each other for the past 20 years plus, and he's always there in a way her boyfriend has never been, and she has done the same. And she said this started as a joke. Wherever we go, people think we are a couple. Our partners and other friends have always said we are seeing each other, jokingly. So whether it's joke for school to learn, it's dead for crapple. She said at the time we weren't, and nothing had even happened. Recently we kissed, and it was the best thing to ever happen. My worry is I don't want this to create bad vibes between us should it not work out. We cook, play, even carries me when we take a walk on the beach. Can really best friends be true lovers? I love everything about him. But you just said your partner, so that means he has a partner, you have a partner. So what is this best friend be true lovers and you love everything about him? What about your partner? And what about his partner? You didn't say anything about wife or husband, so I'm guessing you guys are just with other people. At that time, they weren't. So I'm guessing because people been poking the bear, y'all just, one thing led to another. We're doing that in 2023 again, 24, right? From 2023 to 2024. One thing led to another. Y'all just kissed. Oh hush, where you come out from? And one thing just led to another as per usual, right? And y'all are just going around kissing. And listen, if you have temptation and once you feel that sort of attraction to the person, nothing's good gonna come out of it. Knowing human nature. So if you two are with other people, then it's best that you deal with the other people, or you both break off with the other people and you start seeing each other. You decide. Because you say having a best friend as a male, you can relate to him better. If vice versa, I wouldn't mind. Just have respect. friends from the opposite sex actually make good friends once you understand that there are boundaries that you don't cross. You know, once you understand that, hey, it's just a friendship, no boundaries crossed, we're not left alone for long periods, we're not doing things that would, you know, even create a spark or anything. But guess you want to caption her wedding pic in the future, I married my best friend. Lisa, you're doing the math? The young lady was 13, he was 23. Yeah, they've been friends for a long time. So now that she is 33 and he's 43, and they've been close to each other for the past 20 plus years, he's always there in a way boyfriend has never been, and I have done the same. So why not just be together though? If y'all, like I said, no harm, no foul. You guys are not married. Break off whatever you have with whoever, and since you're always together anyways, you might as well make it official. Because you said it started as a joke that wherever you go, I guess, based on how people see you together, the closeness and the affection and blah, 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 they think you guys are a couple. And your partners and friends have said that you guys are seeing each other, which you denied at that time, and nothing ever happened. But one thing led to another, I suspect, and y'all kissed, and it was the best thing to ever happen. Good Lord. Anyways, y'all big and y'all have sense. 33 and 43, you're big enough to make y'all decisions. Right? So figure it out and go your way rejoicing. Jackie says, I had a best friend for over 15 years. Never kissed him, but sadly he passed away 4 years ago. The man groomed his future. They're big now. They're off, according to old people, they're of age now, so they can afford to, you know, do what they gotta do, what they want to do. They're not married. They're in other relationships, so in all fairness to their partners, if it means so much to them, break it off and proceed. Or cut off the friendship, avoid being in close proximity to each other, so that way you avoid temptation and whatever. Listen, you have options, you have choices. No stressing me in 2024. Have a good day. Thank you so much to everybody for checking in the room. I will see you guys tomorrow, God's will, for another show. Until then, be good to yourself and each other. And like we said, let's try to uplift each other a little more. Yeah? Let's try complimenting a little more. It takes nothing from you to give a little word of, you know, give a little compliment or a little word of encouragement. Takes nothing away from you. Doesn't take a cent from your bank account. Doesn't take anything from you to do that. Alrighty. Thank you so much to our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union for checking in as always. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday, wherever you are. Civil, I have 2 stories to tell. You must block my name. Is one thing to another, so brace yourself. You've been saying that for the longest. Whatever. When you're ready, come true.